What is up, guys? This is Kyurem from the Trinity of Lift, and today I'm going to bring all of you guys something pretty different, actually, in the form of I'm going to bring all of you guys a binder showcase today. Now, recently I went back and organized the two binders that I use, primarily because of the fact that I use these binders obviously for a lot of my card storage, and I really was having quite a difficult time actually finding the specific cards that I needed, whenever I did need them, of course. And so I just really wanted to go back and reorganize the binders, which is again kind of a reason why I want to showcase this binder video today. But another reason why I kind of want to make this video as well is because of the fact that I really just want to try and keep a video log of my collection and just be able to just have something that I can look back at in the future, when my collection might either grow or shrink back down, and just really just have some kind of comparison and a sort of timeline even, of how my collection has progressed throughout the time I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into it. And I also should say another really quick disclaimer: this is not a trade binder video, so please do not ask about trading anything or selling or buying anything. This is not that kind of video. It's just a video for me to give you guys something cool to look at, as well as for me to just make a video so I can use later possibly. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. We're gonna start off with the main deck monster lineup. I'm sorry for that stutter. Just popped up on my phone, but regardless, we're gonna just jump right into it. We're gonna start off with the first page where there is the start of a Gradle core. I'm currently trying to build this deck for you guys to bring a profile of because I find the deck is kind of fun, and I'm just trying right now to find a list to bring, but. Besides that, we have two Ulti Veilers, which is pretty cool. We also have two Super Veilers, which is my brother's also. I'm just holding that for him. We have more Gradle stuff. We have the Madochi Core, which you guys know I very much love this deck. So I always got to keep it protected in my binder if I'm not using it anyway. So moving on, we have the Deskbot Core, which I just showcased to you guys the other day. We have Geargias all over here, and actually, I'm not going to lie though, I'm still actually very happy that I got or at least majority of the deck in a high-ish rarity, as obviously I don't have the Geargianos as the rares, and I don't have the DT Genix Ally Birdman. But outside of that, I still have the First Ed Super Armors, and I have the Super Accelerators and the Arsenals, so that's a pretty cool thing for me, even though I always used to give Geargia a lot of hate, because back when I first started playing this game, I just absolutely hated playing against this deck because it was meta back then. But again, now that we are in 2015, almost 2016 now, I have Yu-Gi-Oh! Myself, and I just find it to just be really nice that I have it almost in high rarity. Moving on, we have the Katakuri stuff right over here. We have quite a few Majesty's Fiends split between me and my brother. And actually, I have one secret rare as well, and I'm going to be looking for a couple more of the secret Majesty's Fiends very soon because of that inevitable Monarch structure deck. And we also have a Constellator Core over here. This is not mine, it's my brother's as well. But I don't know, depending if I can get the permission from him sooner or later, I might even bring a profile of this deck to you guys if I ever feel like it and if I ever want to test it out. Moving on, we have more Constellar stuff over here. We have Speedroid stuff, which I just brought to you guys in a profile as well recently. We have more Speedroids. We have Evil Storms over here, even though I'm probably not going to play this deck anytime soon. It's just there, though, just in case I ever do feel like playing Ophion Helmet deck. Moving on, we're starting into the Resonator Core right here. We have more Resonator cards. We also have other just Red Dragon Archfiend support here, and as well as some Gem Knights and the Rescue Rabbit, which is really cool. Moving on, we have some just generic, really cool cards. This is a playset of Ghostware Gores, the Emissary of Darkness, which I'm very happy to pick up. Moving on, we have some Traptrix from Remelios, which is always a really good thing. We have the really broken Performages right here, the new Pendulums. We have a playset of Lad, actually, which I'm trying to test out in those new Monarchs that are coming out in January as well. So again, it didn't hurt for me to just pick up a playset of Ultras as well. Moving on, we have some Star Seraph Engines. I don't know if I'm ever going to make another deck with those guys, but I might if I feel like it. I don't know. It's there, though. We have my First Ed playset of rare Lone Fire Blossoms, which I'm really happy to have because they are indeed the originals. Now, I won't ever get the super rares. I'm not that rich, but I can live with myself peacefully in knowing that I have the original Lone Fire Blossoms. We also have two copies of the Mathematician, even though sadly it is limited now. Rest in peace, Shadalls. Rest in pieces. Moving on, we have some Mega Monarch stuff. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to be bringing you guys that Mega Monarch deck when the Structure deck comes out, and I'm very much ready for it with this indicator right here. We also have some Aramage stuff. I'm hoping to bring this profile to you guys very, very soon as I get some other cards that I am missing. And then we have also just some other just generic good cards like Keeper of the Shrine, Juraghetto, and whatnot. Now, moving on, Shadalls. Yeah, Rest in Peace is my favorite deck of all time. Oh well. Well, actually, no, excuse me. My second favorite deck of all time. Madolchis can never be toppled in that regard. But yeah, I still will miss Shaddolls. I am actually, funny enough, currently working on a build with my friend, which is actually a pretty cool variant of Shaddolls that I never thought of before. And depending if I can get the cards for that also, I might bring it to you guys. I don't know yet though, and I'm just going to tell you guys right now, do not cross your fingers for it, because I don't know if I can get it. So yeah, we'll just see about that though as time progresses and whatnot. We have Dark World stuff over here, right all over here, and I'm actually looking into updating this deck as well, because I was really just trying to theory craft with this deck again, from the last time I brought you guys the deck in probably like what, April probably. And yeah, I might just bring you guys Dark World profile very soon. So yeah, hopefully you guys will look forward to that. Then we have some other hero stuff. We have one Ghost Ogre now. I used to have two, but I sold one of them off when the price was at its peak, because honestly, I just really needed some other choice things that I was able to get in a deal involving the Ghost Ogre, so that was really nice. Moving on, we have Burning Abyss stuff. We have 6 Skarms, all in various rarities as well. Again, this is not mine, this is my brother's. As you guys can probably tell, as a trend, I am holding a lot of my brother's stuff in my binders as well. And he was a Burning Abyss player beforehand, so yeah, I might bring this profile to you guys if he ever does let me, as well as like, very much like the Constellars as well. But I don't know, we'll have to see. Moving on, we have more Burning Abyss stuff on this page. Then we begin the Chaos Dragon stuff on this page. We actually topped the regionals recently, which is really cool. We have more Chaos Dragon stuff. We have all of the Lightsworn over here. We have Clown stuff over here, and then just more just general really good stuff like an Ulti Thunder King right there, which I'm gonna pull this out really quick. This is a really nice card, guys. It really is a nice card. I really do enjoy that card. Moving on, we have some other just general good stuff. We have a playset of Reborn Tenku's first edit from Extreme Victory, which is pretty nice. We have some other cool stuff. We have the really ghetto Platinum Rare Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragons. I will never pick up the ultis for the love of God, even though I really wish I would. But yeah. Moving on, we have other cool stuff. This is a Quackimera Ice, which I actually was hyping up, probably in the summertime. Just because it was a water, back when I was running Star Seraph Dolls, and in my head, this is a really cool tech, but it didn't really pan out, so yeah, that's why that's in there. But again, it's still a pretty cool card. And then finally, we're working on some Brosenju stuff, and then there's a UC token and a Madolchi deck divider. So yeah, that'll bring us to the end of this binder right here. There's also God cards at the end right over here, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, that'll be it for the entire monster binder. If I just reach over into the frame real quick for the other binder. So this is the other binder. This is where all the extra deck monsters are housed, as well as the spells and traps that I use primarily. So we'll just jump right in it. We're going to start off with the Synchro page. Just all the really cool stuff over here. This is a Ghost Rare Barkion, which I'm really happy with picking up. And again, if you guys haven't known by now, my favorite rarity is Ghost Rare. So I definitely try and get Ghost Rares whenever I can. So yeah, that is why I have the Ghost Rare Barkion, because I just really like Ghost Rares. Moving on, we have even more Ghost Rares. If you can see, there's 4 different Ghost Rares on this page. There's the Ghost Rare Black Rose, the Ghost Rare Clearwing, the Ghost Rare Scarlight, and then there's this Ghost Rare Stardust Dragon over there. Just so, again, if I cannot shove the point home, I very much like Ghost Rares. I also have a Ultimate Rare Scarlight too, which is pretty fun, because I am, again, trying to bring that Resonator deck to you guys very soon as well. And again, that is why I have 2 of them. And I also have a Cypher Lord Omega right now, which is really nice as well, because it just did spike to like, what, $40, $45 or something now. It's not just $30 anymore. So I'm very happy to pick it up before that price spike, because I did get it for about $28 of trade value. So again, yeah, I'm really happy with that pickup as well. Moving on, we go to the final few synchros over here. There's the Ghost Rare Star Eater, which is actually really nice too. I actually pulled this out of a pack, the Star Eater anyway. And then we also have some Dantes over here, again, because my brother did have Burning Abyss, and I also have a Dante of my own. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And we also have the Ulti Leviers, which I'm very happy to have. What else? We have just generic other good stuff over here. It's nothing really much to say. This is a lot of the archetype-specific rank 4s over here with the Ophions, Gigants, and the TR Misus, obviously. Moving on, we have some more Downward Magicians over here because of Burning Abyss and whatnot. We have my Ulti Castell all pretty over there. What else? We also have the Evil Swarm Exciton Knight, which is now sadly banned. Oh well, we are all going to miss definitely the Exciton Knight being banned. But again, we have Black Rose Dragon still. So pretty much if your deck can Synchro Summon, you should run Black Rose now, because obviously E-Knight is not in format. Moving on, we have the Ghost Rare Deltaros right over here, the Ghost Rare Excalibur over here, which again are 2 other Ghost Rares that I very much enjoy using whenever I can. And then again, just more generic good rank 4s. I also have a couple of DT monsters right over here. And that is because I also very much like the DT Ultra rarities. So if I ever could find myself an excuse to get these rarities, I definitely will again. So yeah, moving on. We go into the final few XE's over here, I actually got a Sky Palace Gangari die because I'm waiting for that Train Shadal deck to become a thing. So yeah, that's why that's there. And then other thing is just generic good fusions. We have the Gem Knight fusions over here, the Prismaras and the Seraphonite and the Prismara anyway. Then we also have the Mask Heroes, we have the Norden, we have the one copy of El Shaddai Winda. What else? And then we have the Band Nephilim. Oh my god, this page will always just forever be in my heart, guys, just because of the fact that I love Nephilim to death, and she is now dead. And banned anyway, so yeah, that's pretty sad. Moving on to the spells and getting away from this depressing page right now. We have some deck thinning stuff over here, Upstart Goblin, Terraforming, Chicken Game, and whatnot. We have other just good spells. We have the playset of Brilliant Fusion, which is now, what, must be like about $30 total for these 3 cards because Brilliant Fusion price did shoot straight up. So that's a pretty cool thing. We also have the 2 Raigekis over here. One of them is an LOB magic card, which is pretty cool, which of course is also my brother's, if you guys didn't figure out right now, because my secret Raigeki is right there. We also have 2 Galaxy Cyclones that I personally use whenever I feel like them. Then we have other just good generic stuff over here. We have 4 MSTs over here, 3 of which are the Hobby League MSTs, which are mine, and then my brother has his own magic card, Magic Ruler, Mystical Space Typhoon there as well. Moving on, we have just more archetype-specific stuff, the Speed Recoveries, the Aroma Guardians, we have Forbidden Lances, and just some more archetype-specific stuff with the Resonator stuff, the Madochis, and the Evil Swarm stuff on this page. Moving on, just more other cool things. The hero stuff is all in this page, which I kind of like to dedicate this page just because of how much hero spells there are on it. Then we also have the Shadal Fusions, which again is kind of sad because I have 3 out Shadal Fusions still, and we can only run 1. So that's kind of sad. But again, moving on, we have Dark World spells, we have Gradle spells, we have other good spells, we have Monarch spells over here, which again, I like I probably said about, what, 4 times now, I'm ready for that Monarch deck, guys. I really, really am, if you guys cannot tell already. So yeah. Moving on, we go into the traps. We have a variety of Mirror Forces over here. I believe we have a playset of Supers and 2 Commons and a Blazing Mirror Force, which is really nice. I also have 3 Pharaoh's Servant Call of the Hunteds. Now, this is actually pretty cool because I got this in a deal with my friend, and albeit they are not the first ed ones because those would have been like upwards of $35 or so, I believe. I'm still very happy to get the actual like original Call of the Hunted, so I will be definitely keeping those throughout my Yu-Gi-Oh career. Moving on, we have some more playsets of other cool trap cards. I have my playset of Loser Turn finally, which I'm going to definitely be using in things like Bro Senjus and maybe even Volcanics if I can ever pick up that deck. And again, we also have 2 playsets of Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. What else do we got on this next page? We have Shadow Mirrors, we have Fairy Winds, we have just good sideboard stuff over here. We have Solemn Scoldings, and just some more Aramage traps right over there. Moving on to the next page, we have some cool Pendulum Hate in the form of the 3 Grand Horn of Heaven over there, and then the Solemn Warnings, which are really strong against Pendulums, if you guys did not know by now. And again, just more generic good stuff. I have my 2 Ultimate Rare Breakthrough Skills in anticipation for the Cyber Dragon Infinity that will inevitably drop in January. So again, I am very ready for that format. Moving on, we have just more generic staple spells. We even have a Hobby League Torrential and a Secret Torrential. The Hobby League is also my brother's, and I'm actually going to pull it out right now. You guys have to look at this. Do you guys look at this Torrential? I will forever be jealous of my brother for having that kind of Torrential, because it's so pretty, like you guys just saw. We have other just generic good traps. We have my Secret Rare Emptiness and my other Secret Rare staples and whatnot. Then for the final page over here, we have just more generic good spells. We have the Xyz Universes, which I'm actually going to look into siding again this format. And then just some other good spells and traps and the random Brow and the random Solar Recharge over here. So yeah, and then there's nothing in the final few pages except the tokens at the very back of the binder. So yeah, guys, I hope you all very much did enjoy this unorthodox kind of video. Again, this is just something for you guys to very much look at and kind of enjoy your guys' selves, as again, I'm going to be using this video as more or less a resource for me in the future. But again, I hope you all very much did enjoy just looking at the cool things that I have. And also, I challenge you guys to tell me the one card that you thought was the coolest in my entire collection down in the comment section below, as I'd very much appreciate seeing what you guys definitely think of my collection, as again, just having other opinions would be really nice. So yeah, without further ado, as always, this is Kyurem from the Trinity of Lift, and I'll see all of you guys later. Peace out.